right, we're about to get underway here with the first pitch. Apologize, folks. It's just taking a little bit longer to get set up and get maneuvered here. Everything is wet. It's on the mound tonight for the Yellow Jackets is number 2, Jackson Eilingworth. Eilingworth comes into the ballgame in 2 postseason games this year, 13 and a third innings pitched, throws about 60% strikes. He's given up 11 hits, 5 runs, 2 of which have been earned, 13 strikeouts, only 4 walks, has an ERA of 1.37. His battery mate tonight will be senior Noah Grubbs, number 4. As we're just about to get underway here, home plate umpire tonight is going to be Sean Taylor from Hugh Springs, Texas. Last night the Eagles went down in defeat 5-2 to the Yellow Jackets. Couple of big innings from the one big inning from the Yellow Jackets, and Eagles weren't able to capitalize on their runners in scoring position, so we hope that changes tonight. Number 7, shortstop Darren Maines is going to lead us off. Maines was 1 for 3 last night with the run scored. Eilingworth's first pitch. Fouled straight back. 0-1. Originally scheduled for a 7 p.m. start. First pitch takes place at 9:47 p.m. So just a little bit of a delay. That bunt attempt by Maines is going to be popped up. Eilingworth is going to come down the third base line, make the grab off the mound for the first out of the inning. He's going to bring up center fielder John Luttrell. Luttrell continued his streak last night of being absolutely on fire, 2 for 3. After ending the Mineola series in the last two games of the Mineola series, going 8 for 12. He's 10 for 15 in his last 3 ball games. Looks at the pitch on the outside corner for a strike from Eilingworth, 0-1. Good off-speed pitch right at the knees. In there for strike 2. Luttrell behind in the count, 0-2 here. Eilingworth kicks, fires. It's going to be a curveball outside. Luttrell's able to hold off. Counts 1-2. 1 out, top of the first inning here at Brook Hill High School. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike 3. Luttrell's going to be the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up the pitcher, number 2, Elliot Foreman. Foreman was 1 for 3 last night with the lone RBI for the Eagles. The other run the Eagles scored was courtesy of error and a couple of wild pitches. Foreman comes up to the plate here, 2 out. Top of the first inning. First pitch from Eilingworth misses low, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses low again, ball 2. 2-0, 2 out. The pitch. Going to be a changeup swung on and missed there by Foreman. Ball was a little bit high. 2-1 count as Foreman steps back in. Defense for Elysian Fields is played straight away. As that fastball misses low and away, ball 3. Looks like Islingsworth is attacking Foreman just a little bit differently than he did the two previous hitters. He's working the outside and lower portion of the plate. That ball was a little bit low, but called a strike. It's going to fill it up 3-2. Islingsworth has the sign from Grubbs. The 3-2. Right at the knees for strike 3. That's going to retire Foreman and the Eagles in the top half of the first inning. Going to the bottom one. Your score, New Diana 0, Elysian Fields. Coming up. Pick the action up here in the bottom of the first inning. Elysian Fields is going to be led off by their second baseman, number 6, Logan Presley. Presley was 1 for 4 with a run scored in yesterday's ball game. Eagles went 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. Pop out and a couple of strikeouts. On the hill for New Diana tonight's number 2, Elliott Foreman. Foreman's first pitch crosses just above the letters for ball 1. Foreman comes into the ball game with 12 2/3 innings pitched over 2 games. He's allowed 4 runs, 2 of which were earned. As that pitch is swung on and missed. Evenly counted 1-1. Comes in with a 1.11 ERA in the postseason. The 1-1 is going to be lined out to left field. It's going to be a leadoff single for Presley. He was able to stay behind that Foreman breaking ball, hung just over the plate. Presley lifted it just over the shortstop's head there into left field. It's going to bring up the catcher for Elysian Fields, number 4, Noah Grubbs. Grubbs steps in. Presley takes his lead away from first. Grubbs squares. Kearns charges from third, but was a ball. 1-0. Kearns now playing in way on the grass, expecting a sacrifice attempt here from Grubbs. As Grubbs is squared. Pitch catches the outside corner. It's going to even it up, 1-1. Looking around the infield, Jacob Newland occupies the bag at first. Logan Simmons is at second base. Darren Maines is at short. Austin Kearns is at third. Ethan Atkinson's behind the plate doing the catching duties. As Grubbs squared that time, but then pulled back. Took a cut, fouled it back, 1-2. Grubbs was 1 for 4 in last night's ball game. Had a bunt single right down the third baseline. Foreman's come set. Grubbs squares again. Pulls it back. Not able to check his swing. It's going to be a first strikeout for Foreman as he sets Grubbs down there with a high fastball. It's going to bring up the shortstop, number 1, Ryan Wilkerson. Wilkerson was 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs and a home run last night against the Eagles. Breaking ball, outside corner, strike 1. Good-looking pitch there from Foreman. Logan Presley takes his lead away from first after a leadoff single to start the inning. Quick throw over from Foreman. Presley's back safely. Scouting report on Wilkerson is you cannot miss. Enter third. If you do, he plants it over the left field wall like he did last night. Another breaking ball. Presley takes off. Throw's not going to be in time. It's going to be a stolen base for Presley. As Wilkerson steps back in. Back foot's almost on the chalk in the back. Foreman comes set, checks Presley at second, kicks, fires, fastball right at the knees. Strike 2. 1-2, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. Score 0-0. Foreman fires. Curveball, good block there by Atkinson. As the ball bounced about 2 feet in front of the plate, Atkinson was able to keep it in front of him. It's going to keep Presley at second base. Even the count at 2-2. As Wilkerson steps back in, double taps the plate with the barrel of his bat. We're ready for the 2-2. Fastball catches the outside corner at the knees, strike 3. Second consecutive strikeout for Foreman. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Jackson Eilingworth. Eilingworth is the lone left-handed hitter on either team that we've seen thus far. Steps in here with 2 outs. Presley on second base. Foreman starts him with a fastball high. Third base umpire says he's able to check his swing on that. Be 1-0. That pitch is fouled straight back, even the count at 1-1. 1-1, 2 out, bottom of the first inning. New Diana and Elysian Fields all tied at 0. Yellow Jackets threatening here with a runner on second base in the form of Logan Presley, who had a leadoff single and a stolen base. The 1-1 from Foreman is high, ball 2. Foreman steps back onto the rubber, peers into Atkinson for the sign. Comes set. Kicks and fires. Another fastball at the knees. It's going to be fouled back. It's going to even the count at 2-2. Eilingworth was over 3 in last night's ball game. 2-2, 2 outs. Right down the middle, swung on and missed. Foreman strikes out the side. That's going to end the threat for the Yellow Jackets, moving to the top of the second inning. Your score, New Diana 0. Elysian Fields 0. Top of the second inning is going to be led off by our cleanup hitter for the Eagles, number 18, Zach Malone. Malone's the DH tonight. Yellow Jackets threatened in the bottom of the first inning after a leadoff single and a stolen base by Logan Presley. But as that ball, first pitch is hammered out to right center field. It's going to bounce. Right fielder kind of bobbles it a little bit, but it's going to be a leadoff single for Malone. As I was saying, the Yellow Jackets were threatened in the bottom half of the frame, but Foreman was able to shut them down by striking out the 2-3-4 hitter. As that brings up the catcher, number 6, Ethan Atkinson, stares down at Martinez for the sign. Steps into the box. Islandward kicks. Fires high. Changeup just slipped out of his hand there. Be a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed. It's going to even the count at 1-1. As Martinez relays the sign to Atkinson and Malone on first after his leadoff single. Islandward checks Malone at first and deals. That ball's going to be popped down the right field line. Looks like it's going to be just out of play. Take the count to 1-2. One, two, nobody out. Top of the second inning. New Dana 0, Elysian Field 0. Zach Malone led off the top half of this inning with a leadoff single. Atkinson at the plate now. That curveball from Illingworth misses way outside. 2-2. The 2-2. Yes, sir. It's going to be hit on the line out to second baseman. Logan Presley flips to Wilkerson. Fires over to first. Is able to turn the 4-6-3 double play. The first baseman, number 5, Jake. Be 2 outs in the inning now for the Eagles. It's going to bring up first baseman, number 5, Jacob Newland. Newland was 1 for 3 in yesterday's ball game. Had a 1-out single in the bottom half of the 7th inning as the Eagles tried to come back from their 5-2 deficits. Left stranded on third base. First pitch from Illingworth misses outside. Ball 1. One 1-0, 2 out. Top of the second inning. That Illingworth offering catches the outside corner. It's going to even the count at 1-1. Newland takes a deep breath. Couple of practice swings. Steps back in. Double taps the plate. Islandworth kicks and fires. Line drive right at the second baseman, Logan Presley, for the out. That's going to set the Eagles down at the top of the second inning. Moving to the bottom of the second. Your score, New Dana 0. Elysian Fields 0. Bottom of the second inning is going to be led off by the third baseman for the Yellow Jackets, number 19, Jace Greenslate. Greenslate was 1 for 3 with a run scored and a double in yesterday's ball game. Foreman starts him high with a fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball's going to miss, even the count at 1-1. Foreman delivers the 1-1. It's going to be popped back.
One more, Elliot.
Take the count to 1-2. Foreman peers in for the sign. Steps, kicks, and fires. Just misses low and outside. Even the count at 2-2. Greenslate steps back in. Foreman delivers, misses with the changeup high. He's going to fill it up, 3-2. Greenslate lids off the bottom of the second inning here for Elysian Fields. Payoff pitch from Foreman's fastball swung on and missed. It's going to be the fourth consecutive strikeout for Foreman. This brings up the first baseman, number 7, Landon Swank. Swank was 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI in last night's ball game. Steps in here with 1 out. Foreman misses outside with a fastball. Ball 1. Foreman working quickly. It's going to be a ground ball out to second base. Logan Simmons fires it over to first. Jacob Newland's able to dig it. Makes the play. Tough play there by Simmons. Had to make a running grab toward the bag on the infield grass. Had to throw back against his body. Kind of skipped it over to Newland. He was able to glove it for the second out of the inning. Brings up the left fielder, number 14, J.D. Ballard. Ballard was 0 for 3 in last night's ball game. Cuts and misses at that first offering from Foreman, 0-1. The 0-1. Just a little bit too low there. It's going to even it up at 1-1. That curveball misses. It's going to be 2-1. That 0-1 pitch was right at the knees, maybe just a ball below, but we've consistently seen that called to strike in the first 1.5 innings. This Foreman's going to ask for a new ball here. Again, ball game delayed about 2 hours and 45 minutes tonight. I can assure you everything is wet here at the ballpark. As Ballard steps back in, the 2-1. Fastball swung on and missed, evens the count at 2-2. Foreman really challenging these Elysian Fields hitters. Haven't been able to catch up with the fastball just yet. That fastball swung on and missed. It's going to sit him down. That's a 5th strikeout for Elliott Foreman. It's going to end the second inning, going to the top of the third. Your score, New Diana 0, Elysian Fields 0. We're in the top of the third inning here at Brook Hill High School in Bullard, Texas, in this 3A regional quarterfinal matchup. It's game 2. Elysian Fields leads the series 1-0. Ball game is currently tied 0-0. The Eagles have gone 3 up, 3 down the last 2 innings to start the ball game. It's going to be led off by left fielder number 9, Hayden Thomas.
Leading off the left fielder, number 9, Hayden Thomas.
Yellow Jackets have the only hit in the ball game, courtesy of a leadoff single by Logan Presley in the bottom of the first inning. Foreman has pitched exceptionally well against the Yellow Jackets. After Presley's single and stolen base, Foreman struck out to 5 of the next 6 hitters. As Islandworth's first delivery to Thomas is right down the middle for strike 1. The bottom half of the last inning, Foreman's fastest pitch registered in at 87 miles an hour. As that 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Thomas takes a deep breath, steps back in. Islandworth misses with the fastball high, 1-2. Thomas was 1 for 3 last night's ball game. The run scored. The 1-2. Curveball is going to be swung on and missed. So Thomas will be set down on strikes. It's going to bring up the number 8 hitter, third baseman, Austin Kearns. Kearns is going to step in here. Top of the third inning, 1 out. New Dana 0, Elysian Fields 0. As Grubbs motions for the ball to be outside. Islandworth obliges with ball 1 off the outside corner. 1-0. The 1-0. Fastball misses high. Take the count to 2-0. Islandworth's been very effective. He's got 3 strikeouts so far through the first 7 hitters. Eagles have hit the ball hard on a couple of instances. As that Islandworth fastball is going to be in the dirt for ball 3. It's going to run the count to 3-0. Malone led off the top half of the last inning with a hard hit single, and Newland was retired on a hard hit line drive to the second, right at the second baseman. It's the 3-0, right down the middle for strike 1. 3-1 count now on Kearns. Shrugs his shoulders, takes a deep breath, steps back in. Islandworth has a sign from Grubbs, kicks and fires. Fastball swung on and missed, going to fill it up, 3-2. The 3-2. Fastball is going to miss high. Going to be the first walk of the night for Islandworth. As with 1 out, the Eagles have runner on. It's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, second baseman, Logan Simmons. Simmons looks down at Martinez for the sign. Coach Martinez relays the signs. Simmons adjusts his glasses and his helmet, rolls his front shoulder, and steps in. First pitch from Islandworth. Kearns is going to take off. Throw's going to be in there, but not able to be held by the second baseman, Logan Presley, as Kearns is going to be safe with a stolen base. So with 1 out, the Eagles have a man in scoring position here. After a 1-out walk and a stolen base by Austin Kearns. We're in the top of the third inning. New Diana 0, Elysian Fields 0. 1-0 count on Logan Simmons. Islandworth checks Kearns at second. Kicks, fires, misses outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Fastball at the knees, strike one. Take the count to 2-1.
Got it, Logan? Yeah, in the one. Way ahead.
Long look at second. That pitch is going to miss low. Take the count to 3-1.
Way ahead, Logan. Way ahead, buddy.
Illingworth with several looks back at Kearns at second base. As Simmons steps back in. The 3-1. Illingworth slips as he goes to deliver the pitch. Throws it high. It's going to be the second consecutive walk here. That's going to take us back to the top of the lineup with number 7. Shortstop, Darren Maines. Darren Maines tried to get on with a bunt to lead off the ball game. Just popped it up. And catch was made by the pitcher, Illingworth. With one out, top of the third inning, Eagles have runners on first and second after back-to-back walks. Illingworth kicks and fires. Maines' first pitch swinging is going to go out into left field. It's going to be in foul territory. Left fielder Ballard comes in. Is going to make the catch. It's going to be the second out of the inning. And bring up center fielder number 19, John Luttrell. Luttrell was a strikeout victim his first time at bat. Comes up here with runners on first and second after a couple of walks. Illingworth peers in for the sign. Comes set, checks Kearns at second. Slide step. It's going to be lifted out into left field. Not able to be caught by the shortstop, Wilkerson. Left fielder Ballard's going to throw it all the way to the backstop. That's going to allow Simmons to get to third and Luttrell to get moved down to second on the error. Be a 2-out RBI single for John Luttrell. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 2, Elliott Foreman. Foreman was a strikeout victim his first time at bat. Comes up here with 2 outs, top of the third inning. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0 after a 2-out RBI single by John Luttrell. Plated Austin Kearns. First pitch from Illingworth misses low, ball 1. And then on that single, shortstop Wilkerson went out and tried to make a diving catch, but ball bounced just beyond his glove. Ballard came in and threw the ball all the way to the backstop as Foreman fouls that 1-0 offering back, even the count at 1-1. The errant throw allowed Simmons to move down to third base and Luttrell to move down to second. 1-1 count on Foreman. Illingworth with a fastball catches the inside corner. Strike 2. 1-2, 2 outs, top 3. The 1-2. Pop back. We'll do it again. As Foreman steps in, adjusts the back of his helmet with his hand. Sets the bat back. Illingworth ready to deliver the pitch. Curveball's going to miss high. That'll even it up at 2-2.
Let's go. Right here now.
2-2, 2 out. Eagles with runners on second and third. Fastball is going to be looked at there. It's going to end the inning for the Eagles, but not before they pick up 1 run on 1 hit, couple of walks. Moving to the bottom of the third inning, your score, New Diana 1, Elysian Fields 0. Bottom of the third inning, designated hitter number 11, Campbell White, leads it off here for the Yellow Jackets. Takes a fastball for ball one from Foreman, the 1-0. Misses inside. It's going to move the count to 2-0. Foreman fires. 2-0 catches the outside corner, takes the count to 2-1. That fastball is going to be hit, chopped down to first base. Newland able to corral it and step on the bag for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12, Kip Lewis.
It's going to bring up the number 9 hitter for the Yellow Jackets, number 12, center fielder Kip Lewis. Lewis was over 2 with a walk and a run scored in last night's ball game. That Foreman fastball was almost in the mitt when Lewis swung. 0-1. Fastball at the knees, 0-2. Foreman working very determined here. Steps, kicks, and fires. Strike 3 right down the middle is going to set Lewis down looking. It's going to be Foreman's 6th strikeout of the ball game through the first 9 hitters. It's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup for the Yellow Jackets. Second baseman, Logan Presley. Presley has the only hit for the Yellow Jackets, led the ball game off in the bottom of the first with a single. Takes ball 1. 1-0, 2 out. Bottom of the third inning. New Diana scratched a run across in the bottom half of the inning on a 2-out RBI single by John Luttrell. Foreman's fastball catches the inside corner. Even the count at 1-1 here on Presley, as Presley gives a look of disgust. That fastball is going to miss high. Take the count to 2-1. As quickly as Atkinson has given the sign to Foreman, he is kicking and firing. That fastball swung on and missed, even it up, 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom third. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. Fastball's going to be popped back. We'll do it again. As Presley steps back in here. Foreman deals. Fastball is going to be just tipped. Bounces off of Atkinson's glove. We'll do it one more time. The 2-2. That curveball is going to miss. It's going to fill it up. 3-2. 3-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning. Logan Presley at bat. Elliott Foreman on the mound. The payoff pitch. Fastball is going to be popped. First baseman Jacob Newland looks like we might have room. It's going to be out of play. Presley doing a good job here working the count. Foreman adjusts his hat, steps around to the back of the rubber, marches up the back of the mound. Has a sign from Atkinson, kicks and fires. That fastball is going to be in play. First baseman Jacob Newland's coming over here close to the dugout. Just in the dugout, just out of his reach there. Three and two, 2 outs. Nobody on. The payoff pitch. That ball's going to be in play. In foul territory, Newland comes over, is able to make the catch just by the first base coach's box. And in the inning, moving to the top of the fourth, your score, New Diana 1, Elysian Fields 0. Moved to the top of the fourth inning here at Brook Hill High School in Bullard, Texas. Eagles are going to be led off by their designated hitter, senior number 18, Zach Malone.
Go, Zach.
Malone led off the top of the second inning with a hard hit single out to right field. New Diana currently leads Elysian Fields 1-0.
Go, Zach.
As Illingworth gets a new ball
Go, Zach.
from the umpire. Malone raises his bat to the heavens, takes a deep breath, steps in. First pitch from Illingworth. Going to be hit down the first base line, just foul. First base umpire was right on top of it. As here in the playoff games, we've got a full crew, 4 umpires. Count will be 0-1.
Go, Zach.
Couldn't have been fouled by just more than just a couple of feet there down the first base line. As Illingworth rubs the ball on his pants, steps to the top of the rubber, set to deliver the 0-1. It's going to be a changeup high, popped over to first base. Landon Swank sets underneath it, makes the grab. It's going to retire Malone for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 6, Ethan Atkinson. Atkinson grounded into a 4-6-3 double play his first time.
You do, buddy.
Comes up here with 1 out, top of the fourth inning. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0.
Go, 6.
Illingworth kicks and fires. Fastball catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Go, bud.
As Atkinson steps back in, Illingworth gets a sign from Grubbs, steps, kicks, and fires. Changeup's going to miss high. Ball 1. One out. It's the 1-1. It's going to be swung on and missed, 1-2. As Illingworth comes set, the 1-2. Curveball in the dirt. Atkinson busts it down to first base. Throw goes high, but Swank's able to snag it to avoid the drop third strike. It's going to be 2 outs in the inning. It's going to bring up first baseman Jacob Newland. Newland had a hard line drive, but hit right at the second baseman Presley to retire the Eagles in the top half of the second. Steps in here with 2 outs. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. First pitch from Illingworth. His fastball just below the knee, called strike. Umpire has been consistent with that call tonight. Ball to 2 balls below the knee has been a strike. That second offering is going to be fouled back. 0-2. Eagles have almost 1.5 times through the lineup here, so we ought to be used to that low strike by now. The 0-2. Curveball. Newland does a good job of just getting a piece of that to stay alive.
You got it, Jacob.
Newland steps back in. Couple of practice swings. Illingworth comes set. Kicks. Newland's going to hit a ground ball. Third baseman Greenslate fields it on the run. Fires over to Swank. Swank's not going to be able to pick it. The throw was just a little bit low. Newland's going to be on base. After reaching on the air. With 2 outs, it's going to bring up the left fielder, number 9, Hayden Thomas. Thomas was an Illingworth strikeout victim his first time.
Number 9, Hayden Thomas.
Hayden.
As Thomas looks down at Martinez for the sign. Martinez relays the signs to Thomas and Newland. The ground ball was hit just to Greenslate's glove side by about 15 feet there. He fielded it, tried to make the throw on the run. As Thomas is going to be first pitch swinging, fouls it back. 0-1.
Got it, 9.
0-1's your count, 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Jacob Newland stands on first base after reaching on a error with 2 outs. A ground ball to third baseman Greenslate. Throw was a little bit low. Illingworth delivers the 0-1. Thomas is going to pop it up. It's going to be first base side. Swank moves over near the coach's first base box, makes the grab. It's going to retire the Eagles here in the top of the 4th inning. Moving to the bottom of the 4th, your score: New Diana 1, Elysian Fields 0. Bottom of the 4th inning here at Brookdale High School is going to be led off by number 2 hitter, catcher Noah Grubbs for the Yellow Jackets.
Leading off, number 4, Noah Grubbs.
Go, Elliot.
New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. Eagles pushed across a run in the top half of the third inning on a 2-out RBI single by John Luttrell. Foreman's first pitch to Grubbs. It's going to be a breaking ball. Misses low. Ball 1.
Come get him, Elliot.
Foreman has sat down the last 9 Yellow Jack hitters, because that fastball is going to miss high. 2-0. Grubbs steps back in. Foreman kicks, fires. That fastball's in there. 2-1.
Come get him, buddy.
The 2-1. Fastball high. 3-1.
You got it, Elliot. One pitch at a time, buddy. You got it.
The 3-1. Miss, so Grubbs is going to be on with a leadoff walk here to start the bottom of the 4th inning.
Number 1, Ryan Wilkerson.
It's going to bring up shortstop number 1, Ryan Wilkerson. With Grubbs on first base, it's important to note he does have good speed, even though he is a catcher. First pitch from Foreman is going to be swung on, fouled back. 0-1. Foreman challenged Wilkerson with that fastball. Wilkerson was able to just tip it enough to dribble it to the backstop. The 0-1. Quick throw over from Foreman. Grubbs is back in plenty of time. Oh, 0-1, nobody out. Grubbs led off the bottom of the 4th inning here with a walk. Wilkerson at the plate. Fastball is going to miss. 1-1.
Calm down, Elliot. Come back. Get him right here.
Wilkerson was a strikeout victim of Foreman his first time at bat. Foreman comes set. Slide step. Fastball fouled back to the screen. 1-2.
Best pitch right here.
That obsessive beating that you hear is coming from the Elysian Fields dugout. Seems to be a trend of high school baseball teams nowadays. Make obscene noises when they're batting in an attempt to distract the opposing pitcher, I guess. Foreman set to deliver the 1-2. Grubbs takes off. Strike 3 taken by Wilkerson. Good throw by Atkinson. Strike him out. Throw him out. That's going to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Excellent execution there by the Eagles. It was a fastball at the knees that sat Wilkerson down, and then Atkinson threw an absolute strike to second base to nail the catcher Grubbs. That fastball is going to be fouled back by the pitcher Illingworth. 0-1. Foreman's fastball is a little bit high there, even the count at 1-1. Kicks and fires. Misses outside. 2-1. 2-1, 2 out, bottom of the 4th inning. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0.
There it is. Oh. Didn't even move.
Not sure where that Foreman fastball hit. Looked like it was about belt high,
Right here, Elliot.
and Atkinson did not move his glove, but the umpire called it a ball. The 3-1 misses high. It'll be the second walk of the inning.
Got it, Elliot.
That's going to bring up the freshman, number 19, third baseman, Chase Greenslate.
Number 19, Jace Greenslate.
Greenslate went down on strikes his first at bat against Foreman. As Foreman checks Eilingworth. That fastball swung on and missed. Greenslate not able to catch up with it. 0-1. 0-1, 2 outs, bottom 4. Another fastball swung on and missed. Snap throw down to first base. A little closer play, but Illingworth's able to get back in time. 0-2's the count on Green Slate. The 0-2. That one's a little too high. Taken for ball 1. Foreman has a sign from Atkinson. Kicks, fires, curveball, not offered at by Green Slate. Good curveball there by Foreman. The only reason Green Slate didn't swing at it is because it fooled him. The 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's going to be Foreman's 8th strikeout of the ball game. And it's going to bring an end to the 4th inning here at Brook Hill High School in Bullard, Texas. In Game 2, New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. Top of the 5th inning here at Brook Hill High School is going to be led off by the Eagles' number 8 hitter, third baseman Austin Kearns. Kearns walked and scored a run in his last at-bat. It was back in the top of the 3rd inning. Scored on a 2-out RBI single by John Luttrell. Takes low and away there from Illingworth. 1-0. That is Illingworth's 59th pitch of the ball game. As that ball's going to be lifted out to left field, J.D. Ballard gets underneath it, hauls it in for the first out of the inning. He's going to bring up number 4, second baseman Logan Simmons. Simmons walked and was left stranded at third in his last at-bat. Bats here in the top of the 5th inning, 1 out. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. As Jackson Illingworth. His first pitch is grounded into the third base dugout. 0-1. As Simmons steps back in, rolls his front left shoulder. Ready for the pitch. Squares. He's going to pull it back. 1-1. Simmons gets signed for Martinez. Steps in. Cuts, pops, fastball up. Illingworth's going to come into foul territory down by the catcher Grubbs to make the catch. That's going to be the second out of the inning. And take us back to the top of the order for the Eagles. Shortstop Darren Maines. Maines popped out to the pitcher and flied out to left field. This will be the third time through the lineup for the Eagles here. First pitch from Eilingworth is a curveball. Catches the outside corner for strike one.
So give it a ride.
0-1, 2 out, top 5. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. The 0-1's in the dirt, even the count 1-1. Maine steps back in, slaps the outside corner with the barrel of the bat. And with the 1-1. It's going to be flied out to right field. Could possibly fall. It's going to be right on the line. Is going to fall as Maines is headed to second base. Is going to cruise in with a stand-up 2-out double.
Number 19, John Luttrell.
He's going to bring up the center fielder, John Luttrell. That ball was flared out into no man's land down the first baseline out in right field. Maines running hard all the way, was able to make it all the way to second base. First pitch, fastball misses outside, taken for ball one. Luttrell's 1 for 2 on the night, had an RBI single his last at bat. Bats here with Maines at second base and 2 outs, top 5. That pitch is going to be right below the knees, called a strike. Has been a consistent call tonight. Even the count at 1-1. The 1-1's going to be popped up. Third baseman Greenslate's going to give chase over near the dugout. Going to haul it in. It's going to retire the Eagles. No runs, 1 hit. No errors. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Your score, New Diana 1. Elysian Fields 0. Bottom of the 5th inning is going to be led off by the first baseman for Elysian Fields, Landon Swank. Swank grounded out to Simmons at second base his first time. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. As that Foreman fastball is cut on and missed, strike one. The 0-1. Curveball just misses. 1-1. The 1-1 fastball is going to be popped out of play. 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball cut on and missed. Strike 3. As Foreman sits Swank down for the 9th strikeout of the game. It's going to bring up the left fielder, J.D. Ballard. Ballard was a strikeout victim of Foreman his first time. He's going to bat here with one out in the bottom of the fifth inning. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. Foreman kicks, fires. Curveball just high. 1-1. Excuse me, 1-0.
Strike all night. Come get him.
Oh, yes.
That fastball is going to be looked at for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Curveball. Ballard's able to lay off. 2-1.
Stop with the damn curveball.
Fastball's going to miss high. It's going to be 3-1.
Best pitch, Elliot.
3-1. One out. Ballard at the plate. Foreman delivers. Fastball cut on a miss. Strike 2. That's going to fill it up. 3-2. Ballard gets a piece of that fastball.
Best pitch, Elliot.
Fouled it back to the screen. We'll do it again. It's Foreman's 75th pitch of the ball game. As he delivers the payoff pitch low. It's going to be ball 4, so that'll send Ballard down to first base with Foreman's third free pass of the ball game.
All right, let's go.
So with one out, it's going to be the number 8 hitter, D.H. Campbell White. White grounded out to Newland at first base his first time. Steps to the very back of the box. Foreman delivers strike 1. Oh, 1. Little toss over to first base. Keep Ballard honest. Back safely. As White steps back into the box, 0-1 count, 1 out.
Oh, yes.
That fastball's
Get him, Elliot.
called a ball, even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 right at the knees. Take the count to 1-2. The umpire's been very consistent with that 1-2 ball below the knee strike call.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Same spot.
That one's just a little bit lower, but absolutely was in the same spot as the last 2 pitches. That's going to even the count up at 2-2. 2-2, 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. That Foreman fastball is going to be looked at by Campbell. Sets him down for the second out of the inning. Foreman's now in double digits with strikeouts at 10. It's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, center fielder, Kip Lewis. Lewis went down on strikes his first time.
Yes, sir. All day.
Looks at strike 1 there at the knees. 0-1, 2 outs. J.D. Ballard on first base.
What are we doing?
Ballard's on first base after a 1-out walk.
Go, Elliot. Me too, bud.
As Lewis steps back into the box. Foreman comes set. The 0-1. Ballard's going to take off.
Yes, sir.
Going to be the second caught stealing of the game by Atkinson. He fired a rocket down to Maine's covering. Wasn't even close. Ballard was out by 3 feet. That caught stealing is going to end the inning. It's going to take us to the top of the 6th. Your score, New Diana 1, Elysian Fields 0. Top of the sixth inning is going to be led off by, should be the pitcher, number 2, Elliott Foreman, for the Eagles. Foreman has been absolutely masterful on the mound tonight.
Leading off, number 2, Elysian Foreman.
Has 10 Ks. Foreman has only allowed 1 hit to this point. Was a leadoff single by Logan Presley. He's blanked the Yellow Jackets through 5. First pitch swinging is going to be a ground ball out to Presley. Presley's going to flip over to first baseman Swank. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Number 18, Zach.
It's going to bring up the DH tonight, number 18, Zach Malone. Malone's 1 for 2 on the night. Has popped out to first baseman Swank his last at bat and had a leadoff single that led off the top half of the second. Bats here in the top of the 6th with 1 out. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0 in Game 2 of the regional quarterfinals. Islingworth from the wind. Curveball is going to catch the outside corner. 0-1. Got one score to report for you here. Atlanta defeated Harmony earlier this evening, 10-9 in 8 innings. As Malone takes outside for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. That series is going to move to a Game 3 tomorrow. The 1-1. Curveball in the dirt. 2-1. Malone steps back in. Illingworth comes set. Delivers the 2-1. It's going to be dribbled over to the net. 2-2.
Ethan.
2-2, 1 out. Foreman led off the inning with a ground ball over to second base. That curveball is going to be just fouled back. Malone did a good job to stay just far enough behind it to get a piece of it. See another pitch here. As Illingworth strides back up to the top of the hill. Toes the rubber, peers into Grubbs for the sign. The 2-2. Fastball is going to be hit out into the gap in left center field. Center fielder is going to be able to cut it off. Kip Lewis fires back in to shortstop Wilkerson. Malone's going to have his second hit of the night, on with a 1-out single. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 6, Ethan Atkinson. Atkinson's 2 for 2 on gunning down Yellow Jacket runners tonight. 2 for 3. Illingworth checks. Malone, first pitch swing is going to foul it back. 0-1. Atkinson's 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout victim of Illingworth his last time and grounded into a double play his first at bat. Steps in here, 0-1 count, 1 out. Top 6. Malone's on first base after a 1-out single. The 0-1. Fastball high is going to be chopped back. 0-2. As Atkinson strides back in, adjusts his helmet through his ear hole, and a couple of practice swings. The 0-2, Malone takes off, swung on, fouled down the third base line, out of play. We'll reset. Oh and 2, 1 out, top 6. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. Malone on first base after a 1-out single. Ethan Atkinson at the plate. Eilingworth fires over to first. Malone's back safely. As Eilingworth peers in again for the sign, comes set. Delivers the 0-2. Fastball misses outside, 1-2. Just past 11 o'clock here in Bullard, Texas at Brook Hill High School after a 2-hour and 45-minute rain delay. Malone takes off with the pitch. It's going to be a ground ball over to Presley. Malone running on the play is going to avoid the double play as Presley flips over to Swank for the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Jacob Newland. Newland hit a hard line drive, but right at Presley his first at bat, and reached on an error by the third baseman Greenslade his last at bat. Comes up here with 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. Malone's on second base. Had a 1-out single, was advanced to second by a ground ball by Atkinson. Newland steps in. First pitch from Eilingworth. Fastball right down the middle, strike one. 0-1 your count, 2 outs, top 6. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. Eagles threatening with a man in scoring position. That fastball is swung on and missed, 0-2. As Newland adjusts his batting glove, spits in his hands, rubs them together and slaps his hands together. Refocuses, steps back in. The 0-2. Going to be hit out to center field. Center fielder Kip Lewis is drifting over to his glove side. He's going to haul it in for the third out of the inning. Moving to the bottom of the 6th, your score, New Diana 1, Elysian Fields 0. Bottom of the 6th inning is going to be led off by number 9 hitter for Elysian Fields, Kip Lewis. Lewis was at the plate in the bottom half of the last inning when Atkinson gunned down Ballard trying to steal second base. Lewis takes a strike from Foreman, 0-1. Foreman kicks and fires. Curveball's going to miss high, 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball is going to be bunted right back to Foreman. Foreman picks it up, fields it, fires it to Newland at first. It's going to retire Lewis for the first out of the inning, 1-3. Takes us back to the top of the Yellow Jacket lineup. The second baseman, Logan Presley. Presley is responsible for the lone Yellow Jacket hit tonight, way back in the first inning, led off the bottom of the first. Swings at that Foreman fastball, 0-1. Foreman requests a new ball, flips it over to the dugout. The umpire obliges, and Atkinson fires it in. 0-1, 1 out, bottom 6. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. As Foreman kicks, fires. Fastball looked at for strike 2. Presley appears to be in disbelief. The 0-2. Fastball is going to be popped up. Jacob Newland moves over in foul territory, makes the grab. So for the second straight time, Presley is fouled out to Newland. And that's going to bring up the catcher, number 4, Noah Grubbs. Grubbs was a Foreman strikeout victim, as have been 9 of his teammates so far tonight in the first inning. Walked and was caught stealing in the bottom half of the fourth as Foreman starts him with a strike looked at. 0-1. Curveball just got a piece. Also got a piece of Atkinson there. Going to have a little break in the action here. Looks like it caught him just on the inside of the thigh there. Most important thing is the count's 0-2. 2 outs, bottom 6.
Just get one more strike.
Atkinson moves back behind the dish.
Go, Elliot, one pitch.
0-2, 2 outs. Bottom 6. Foreman steps back off the mound. Going to refocus. Toes the rubber. Atkinson gives the sign. Foreman steps, kicks, fires. Fastball swung on and missed. That's going to set the Yellow Jackets down 1-2-3. Moving to the top of the 7th. Your score, New Diana 1, Elysian Fields 0. We've moved to the top of the 7th inning here at Brook Hill High School in Bullard, Texas. Game 2 of the regional quarterfinals between New Diana and Elysian Fields. Eagles lead the Yellow Jackets 1-0, courtesy of a 2-out RBI single by John Luttrell back in the top of the 3rd inning. Left fielder Hayden Thomas is going to lead off the Eagles here in the top of the 7th. Elliot Foreman for the Eagles has been absolutely masterful on the mound tonight. As Thomas squares, tries to bunt that one's going to miss it and deflect off a Grubbs glove and bounce to the backstop. 0-1.
You got it, Hayden.
The 0-1. Misses outside, even the count at 1-1.
You got it, Hayden.
Eagles looking to push across an insurance run here. So that fastball is going to miss high and away. 2-1. That is Illingworth's 86th pitch tonight. As Thomas takes low and inside for ball 3. Take the count to 3-1. Illingworth has done a very good job as well, just giving up the 4 hits. 1 run was earned. That ground ball is going to be hit right back at Illingworth. It's going to flip over to Swank at first. For the first out of the inning, that's going to bring up the third baseman, Austin Kearns. Kearns walked, stole a base, and scored a run. Back in the top of the third. Flew out to left field his last at bat. Comes up here in the top of the 7th inning. New Diana leads the Yellow Jackets 1-0. Illingworth kicks and fires. First pitch fastball looked at for strike 1. The 0-1. Taking high for ball 1. Even the count up. 1-1, 1 out. Top 7. Illingworth kicks and fires. Kearns takes another pitch high. 2-1. Deep breath by Kearns. Looks down at Martinez for some encouragement. Steps in. The 2-1. Going to be flown out to left field. Third baseman Greenslate looks to be the only one with a play on it. It's not going to be able to corral it as the shortstop Wilkerson and the left fielder Ballard all converge on it, and it drops between all of them. That's going to keep Kearns alive. 2-2 here. Was absolutely hit into no man's land. Greenslate looked like he was going to be the only one with a play on it, but Wilkerson came out of nowhere and just didn't get there in time. 2-2, 1 out, top 7. Thomas led off the inning with ground out. As Kearns steps back in. Illingworth kicks and fires. Fastball at the knees for strike 3. That's been an absolutely consistent call all night long. It's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Logan Simmons. Low or not, umpire has called that both ways all night long. Simmons steps in here. 0 for 1 on the night. Walked and was left stranded at third his first at bat and popped out to the pitcher his last. Takes a fastball low there. Called a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Simmons steps back in. 0-2, 2 outs, top 7, nobody on. Illingworth kicks and fires. Fastball's going to be flied out to center field. Kip Lewis sets up underneath it. Makes the grab. It's going to retire the Eagles in the top of the 7th inning. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Yellow Jackets are going to have up their 3, 4, 5 hitters as Elliott Foreman makes his way out to the mound. Bottom of the 7th inning, New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. Yellow Jackets are going to be led off by their shortstop, Ryan Wilkerson. Wilkerson's been caught looking. It's 2 of Foreman's 11 strikeouts this evening. Eagles 3 outs away from advancing to Game 3. First pitch from Foreman is going to be a curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Foreman kicks, fires. Fastball at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1.
There it is.
Another fastball, just a little too low there.
Oh, right back there. He'll call it.
2-1. Foreman kicks, fires. Fastball's going to be skied out to center field. John Luttrell coming in, set up under it, makes the grab for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, number 2, Jackson Eilingworth. Eilingworth is 0 for 1 on the night. Walked his last at bat, was left stranded at first base, and was a Foreman strikeout victim in the first inning. Foreman starts him out with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 is in there for strike 2. 0-2.
One more, bud.
Foreman kicks, fires, swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's going to sit Eilingworth down for the second time tonight. And it's the second inning. Second out. Bottom of the 7th. His third baseman, Jace Greenslade, steps to the plate. Greenslade's been a strikeout victim both times tonight. The Eagles are 1 out away. First pitch from Foreman's at the knees, strike 1. 0-1, 2 outs. Bottom 7. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0. That Foreman fastball is going to miss just high, even the count at 1-1. Greenslade takes a deep breath, steps in. Foreman kicks, fires, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Eagles are 1 strike away. 1-2 your count, 2 outs, bottom 7. New Diana leads Elysian Fields 1-0 in game 2. Foreman kicks, fires, just misses. Even the count at 2-2. As Foreman steps to the back of the mound, Justice Hat refocuses, marches back up the back of the mound. Steps, kicks, fires, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Eagles win game 2 of the regional quarterfinal. 1-0 in 7 innings as Elliott Foreman pitches an absolutely masterful game. 7 complete game shutout. 7 inning complete game shutout. I'll get it right here in a minute, folks. We're going to stay right here with you and give you these stats. Foreman is the winning pitcher tonight. Went the distance, allowed 1 hit, no runs, only 3 walks and 13 strikeouts through 105 pitches to 23 Yellow Jack hitters. Absolutely shut the Yellow Jackets down tonight. Jackson Eilingworth is going to take the loss tonight. Also went the distance, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, was earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts.
Okay, I'm going to need everybody to...
Final line for the Eagles, 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. Elysian Fields, no runs on 1 hit, 1 error.
Right here, so nobody sits in my spot.
Ball game will be played tomorrow. Originally scheduled for 1 p.m. will be 7 p.m. tomorrow night right here at Brook Hill because we had such a late start this evening. Series is now tied 1-1. Winner of this regional quarterfinal will go on to face Gunter in the regional semifinal next weekend.
Too much money for this chair. Somebody will steal it. Even out of Christian school. How many strikeouts did he finish with? 13. 13 strikeouts.
We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Elite Refrigeration and Air and Newland Financial Coaching, for their support of New Diana Eagle Baseball. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast partner of the New Diana Eagle Baseball family, please email us at newdianabaseballlive@gmail.com. Your contribution will help keep these broadcasts 100% free. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eagles fought through adversity, 2 hours and 45-minute rain delay. And Elliott Foreman, absolutely the MVP of the ball game. 13 strikeouts, 2 walks, 7-inning complete game shutout advances the New Diana Eagles to Game 3 tomorrow night, 7 p.m. We'll see you then.